Ivy Mayor's Sunny Hirsch election special. We have so many quality candidates we want to bring you, over 40 judicial alone, that we can't fit them all on our regular show. So we're doing a series of election specials. If you go to our website at ntnm.org, you can see the dates and times that they will be on TV. They will all be on YouTube. And it's Sunny HTV is the YouTube channel. Make sure you check it out. It is a pleasure to introduce you to a county-wide candidate for judge. And I will let you tell her about, I'll let her talk.
Okay.
Judge Alison Conlon.
Thank you so much, Avi. It's very nice to be back here. I appreciate a second opportunity to talk to you and tell you a little about myself. I grew up not too far from here in the northeastern part of the county. I'm a proud graduate of New Trier High School. After that, I went to Yale University and graduated with my bachelor's degree. Thank you. I then went to Georgetown to get a master's degree in English and then wound up at Duke Law School. So a really wonderful, rich education and better basketball schools each time, right?
I was about to mention that those last two were really superior. Yeah. So you were there when John Thompson was there?
I think I was, yes. Basketball is not my total strong suit, but I did pick the good basketball schools.
Well, if you did see this huge 6'11", 350-pound guy who's in his 50s walking around,
pretty noticeable.
That was him.
Yeah, pretty noticeable, pretty noticeable. So after that, I came home. I clerked for a wonderful federal judge, Judge Charles Kokoris. That's how I started my career, behind the bench, so to speak. Then I worked for the city doing constitutional and commercial litigation. And then I moved into the private sector doing all different kinds of civil litigation for people and their businesses, small, medium, large, villages, towns, municipalities. And then a year ago, on February 2nd of last year, I had the privilege of being appointed judge by our Supreme Court. And my term expires, so I am running countywide to continue to be a judge for the circuit court.
Very good. And you're lucky. You've only got two people in your race.
That's correct. That's correct.
And you are the endorsed candidate of the party, as a matter of fact.
I am. I received the Cook County Democrats endorsement, which is terrific, and the committeemen have been extremely helpful in helping me get around the county and meet their constituents, our neighbors in Cook County. I also have some terrific labor endorsements. I got the IVI IPO endorsement as well, and the firefighters. So I'm out there working hard to introduce myself and my campaign to as many voters in Cook County as I can.
Very cool. So no, that all sounds very exciting.
It is. It is.
No question about it. So how many events do you attend in a given day?
They're really getting stacked at this point in the cycle with 3 weeks left until the actual primary day, and early voting already underway in some areas and becoming expanded on the 29th. So not a day goes by where I don't go multiple places to meet really everybody I can. It's a big county to cover, and as I said, I have a lot of people in different organizations who are helping me and helping our entire slate try to do that. It is not a small county.
No, not in the least, and it's difficult stuff. By the way, I'd like to urge all of you, and I always mention this in Jewish Chicago, but few enough of you vote in primaries anyway, even in presidential years. And then at least 20% of you are never going to get to the judges stuff once you do start voting. So my tip is, go to the important stuff first. Start at the bottom of the ballot, okay? Because what a judge does might actually affect your life, your wife, your car, your health, your husband, your freedom, your kids, your very life. And, later on you can get to the unimportant presidential race and the unimportant Senate race and all these others.
Oh, I love it. Keep talking. I love hearing about judges. No, it's true. I've said it before. When I was circulating petitions for the Democratic slated judges, I was only 200 signatures into it, and I had already met face-to-face 2 people who had appeared before me. And thank goodness they agreed to sign. They thought they'd had a good experience. But, point being, 1% of my signatures were from living, breathing people in Cook County who had been before me as a judge, which I think really shows if you're in the county, no matter where you live, no matter how well behaved you are, you're going to come before a judge at some point. So I really appreciate the attention you pay to the races and the attention that I am hoping that other people will pay to the judicial races.
Yeah, well, take a look at me. I'm before a judge right now, and just hopefully I won't be taken away in handcuffs afterwards.
All right, promises, promises. Okay, I'm not going to commit on that. All right, next question.
Okay, well, you know what? We're I don't know. We've got a little bit of time. Is there any specific area of the judicial? What kind of cases are you covering right now?
I sit in a civil jury room in the 1st Municipal District, so it's civil cases under $30,000. It's a lot of car accidents, it's evictions, some contract cases, and of the 70 trials that I have had in the last year as a judge, more than half the trials have involved people without lawyers. So it's a particular area of expertise of mine to deal with ordinary people who come to court with very important problems. I have yet to see somebody come before me with a casual problem, right? That's not what you do in court. They're very serious problems. And, I work hard to make sure that they get their day in court, that I listen, that I explain the law to them, that I'm patient and kind. There's no reason for me not to be. And I also volunteer in the early morning, 1 day a week at 8 o'clock on a special pro se call for people without lawyers so that they can come early and not miss a day of work. That's kind of a new initiative that we have that I think is working out well so far.
Interesting. I actually served on a jury in a case where a guy didn't have a lawyer. And not to mention, the last time I was there for jury duty, which was in April, the instructions the judge gave us were so important, and he was so knowledgeable and led us so nicely. It really is crucial.
Good.
But in the meantime, Mickey's hands are getting there, so why don't you give us your website?
Okay, electjudgeconlon.com.
Okay, and you have a Facebook page?
I do. It's Citizens for Judge Alison Conlon, and we now have a Twitter account. Vote for Conlon. Vote, letter 4, Conlon.
It was very good. Judge Alison Conlon, the endorsed candidate of the Democratic Party. Good bar ratings, best bar ratings in a race, as a matter of fact.
Thank you.
And we want to wish you a lot of luck. Don't forget to vote on Tuesday, March 15th, if not early voting before. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
My pleasure.